up, my Comic-Con? My name's Cullen, and I collect comics, and today is January 25th, and it's been pretty cruddy with the weather, so we're not going to go pick up my Marvel books like I usually would, so we're just going to do that later this week. So we're going to start off with the books this week from DC. That's what I've gotten so far. My local comic shop is the Comix Strip in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You should check them out. They're on Broadway, right across from the old Esquire Theater. All right, let's get right into it. We got Batman Gotham Knights, the Gilded City issue number 4. It's got a Greg Capullo cover. Evan Narcissi is the writer for this, and the artist for it is Abel. And yeah, the Golden Iris virus maintains its stranglehold on Gotham City, with its manic victims now descending upon a car dealership with explosive results for the Bat family. Elsewhere in Gotham City of the 1800s, runaways find themselves in shaky alliance with Vandal Savage, who holds clues to the origins and the possible antidote of a strange illness plaguing the city across centuries. Each issue will also offer a code for readers to redeem in the Gotham Knights game for an exclusive item. For this issue, the readers will receive exclusive skin variant for the Red Hood's Gilded Age pistols. Readers who redeem the codes for all 6 issues receive a special 7th item. So yeah, I mainly picked this up for the codes for the game, even though I'm not really a big fan of the game. I thought I'd like it more. I actually like, as far as video games, comic book related, I really like that new Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's fun. But yeah, we're going to move on to Batman One Bad Day Catwoman. And this is a Jamie McElvey cover, and Jamie McElvey also did the interior art, and G. Willow Wilson is the writer for this. Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman, is the greatest thief that Gotham City has ever seen. She's effortlessly stolen countless of items of immense value over the years and successfully evaded the GCPD and Batman. But when Catwoman finds out an item from her past is being sold for way more than it used to be worth, it sends Catwoman into a spiral, and she'll do everything in her power to steal it back. Batman tries to stop her before she goes too far, and a mysterious figure known as the Forger will change Catwoman's life forever. The all-star creative team of G. Willow Wilson, Poison Ivy, and Miss Marvel, and Jamie McElvey, the Wicked and the Divine, and Young Avengers unite for this epic story. Alright. Next we have Catwoman, issue number 51. This has an awesome David Nakayama cover. I absolutely love it. I always love David Nakayama. The interior art's by Sammy Basari, and Teenie Howard's the writer. Cat in a crate. Never cage her, never chain her, never try to keep her down. After the explosive events in Alleytown, the cat wants out, but Selena Kyle locked up under investigation for murder. There still has to be a Catwoman on the streets of Gotham to keep the Mod families behaving under the cat's claws. A good thing Iko Hazukawa has a Catwoman costume in the back of her closet, and that's just waiting to be put on again. Alright. So we've got an Iko Kazugawa Catwoman issue. That's awesome. Next, we're moving on to Lazarus Planet, Once We Were Gods, for DC Universe. This has a David Marquez and Alessandro Sanchez cover. The interior art is done by Francis Manipool, Jack Herbert, Max Dunbar, and Caitlin Yarsky. The writers for this are Francis Manipool, Dan Waters, Philip Kennedy Johnson, and Josie Campbell. After the events of Lazarus Planet, the gods of the multiverse have decided to take down the heroes they once called champions and the world they've sworn to protect. For years the gods sat idle atop their mountains as legends fade into obscurity along with their bodies. Now, as their time to remind the selfish mortals of their existence and take back the world, something more powerful than belief, fear. Only brave heroes Wonder Woman and Shazam stand in their way, but will their combined powers be enough? All right. Next, we have Detective Comics number 1068, and this has gotten Evan Cagle cover. He's been doing the covers recently. I've been liking them quite a bit. The interior art is done by both Raphael Albuquerque and Danny, and I believe it might, then Evan Reese also. Simon Spurrier and Ram V are writing this. And yeah, this Two-Face issue is split in half artistically by the maestros, Raphael Albuquerque and Evan Reese, to portray the struggles of Harvey Dent goes through trying to stay alive with the help of his more evil side. Genius writer Ram V not only devised each page of this story to be dark reflection of the pages facing it, but also itself front to back. This is an issue you won't want to miss. This issue sounds really cool, and I would definitely pick this up if I was a fan. Like I personally, I love when they do something artistically different to a book. So this is definitely an issue. If it were me, I would pick this copy of Detective Comics up this week. Next, we have Harley Quinn, Volume 4. This is number 26, Volume 4. We have John Boy Myers doing this cover. Stephanie Phillips is writing this, and the interior art are by Matteo Lally, David Baldion, Rainier, and Rainier Burdeo. Sorry about that. Rainier Burdeo. Wow, I'm having trouble with that name. I apologize. But, alright, like I said, this is issue number 26. And also, we've got other covers that I've picked up for this. Like, we have this awesome Alex Garner cover. I like it. It's got kind of a Clockwork Orangey type feel to it. Really cool. Like the Moloko looking logo with the Harley Quinn, and obviously her with these Droogie-like characters wearing masks, but not quite the same as, but the hat, the bowler hat kind of that she's, and the cane, or the baseball bat with the bowler hat. But yeah, I like it. And then, of course, my third cover, which I absolutely love, Jenny Frizen does this cover of her in the hot tub, or not in the hot tub, in the bathtub with the cute duck. And, yeah, we'll go with this right now. Like I said, Stephanie Phillips writing this. What's 50 Harley Quinns from all over the multiverse, plus one interdimensional murderer hell-bent on killing all the aforementioned Harleys, divided by two very hungry hyenas, and all the power of Kevin? 23? Obviously, but also a very weird way to spend your weekend. Nothing like meeting yourself 49 times to give you a real good existential crisis. I'm not the only one for self-doubt, but that's for all that, but it's not hard to be at least a little jealous of the mermaid, Harley. All right. Next we have Punchline, Gotham game, number 4. And the artist for this is Vasco Georgiev, and the writer for the artist for this is Max Rayner, and Teenie Howard is the writer, and Blake Howard also together writing this. And yeah, Boys Club, Punchline and the Royal Flush Gang crusade to reshape Gotham City's underworld and continue with a vengeance. But Punchline is done dealing with the henchmen and hired assassins. She's going right to the top, forcing a meeting with Black Mask and his criminal hive. But will Punchline have their ear, or will they rip out her heart? How will Bluebird recover from the vicious defeat Punchline dealt to her as she tried to help her brother? Alright, got more of that Gotham game with Punchline. Next, we're finally finishing up with Tim Drake Robin. This is issue number 5. And, yeah, the cover artist for this is Ricardo Lopez Ortez. The interior art is done by Riley Rosimo and Ricardo Lopez Ortez. And Megan Fritz Martin is writing this. Tim's mysterious new admirer is closing in, and they could be anyone. With everyone he trusts potentially compromised or in danger, the world's greatest Robin has no one and nowhere left to turn to for help but himself. Can Tim Drake get out of his own way long enough to catch up with a villain who seamlessly knows everything about Tim, down to the very way he thinks? Alright, so yeah, that's how Tim Drake's Robin is for this week. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to run the books here in a second. Hit like and subscribe, and I will see you when I get the Marvel books. I'll holler at y'all later. See ya.